Hey guys, this is Fusebox, and I'm here with the biggest question in Raid Shadow Legends. It's a question that goes through everybody's mind, whether you just started, whether you've been playing for a year and a half. Who do I level next? It's the toughest question, right? I mean, you're always wondering what's your next target, what's your next goal. And it can be an impossible question to answer. It really can. Look at all these deals, boy. They want that money. Alright, so how do you answer that question? I'm going to go through all three of my accounts. This is my littlest account. Doesn't really get much love. I just play through, grind away, try to hit my events. I have in the past once or twice gotten the $10 gem deal where you get 2,000 gems over a course of a month, which by the way is the number one thing I suggest spending money on in this game. Best value in the game. But it's free to play. Other than I have done that in the past, it helped me get started with masteries. But anyways, the question remains: this account on dungeon progression is just right in the middle of the road on everything. I'm stage 12 on Spider. I always push dragon first, so I'm stage 17. So I always try to get dragons first. It's so important to start getting that speed and accuracy gear, that lifesteal gear. Stage 13. I'm right around the middle of the road on everything. Stage 12 on the two hardest ones. The potion keeps are done at 15. Clan boss, this team is working Nightmare. Here I am with I have to 4-key it just to beat Nightmare at 39 million. So my goal is to move into Ultra Nightmare at some point, or be able to 2-key Nightmare and Brutal both. Clan boss is usually one of the first things people get excited about working on, and obviously I need a couple elements to push further through these dungeons. As far as dragon goes, I basically just need better gear. So you run dragons and you start to get the gear from dragons, and eventually you can push all the way through it, as long as you've got level 60s that are geared out and mastered. So what does this account want? This account, when I look through my heroes, I only have 8 level 60s on this account. I'm doing everything with these 8 level 60s, and there's a little bit of help from the 50s from time to time. But these are the heroes I took up. Why? Starter should always be your first focus to help you make other heroes. And then in the department of easy heroes to get, if you come across Apothecary, game changer. He'll be on probably every team through level 20 on my dungeons. So I took him. As soon as you see Frozen Banshee, strictly for clan boss and dragon, which is a great place to have a strong poisoner. As soon as you see her, jump on her. You know you want to hit that clan boss hard. You might as well be focusing on dragons from the beginning. So her combined with Kel is enough poisons for both of those to go really well for you. The first time you get your hands on an attack down champion, that is going to be super important for the clan boss. But Tyrell, I mean, a bit of luck getting him. But I pulled him and I was like, well, clan boss damage just went up. He has a huge defensive aura to help me out in the clan boss and in dungeons. And on top of that, this guy can break defense on the entire team. So this is good anywhere his affinity lets him line up. And if it doesn't line up, he's also a good tank. So I definitely took him up. Suzerain Katone. Never even heard of him when I pulled this guy. He's an old school character. First thing I noticed was attacks all enemies, and this does an amazing. It does. You got heal reduction, which you need for the green potion keep. In arena, he can remove shield, block damage, and unkillable. He doesn't even need accuracy to do this. So I was like, okay, I obviously could use all AoEs everywhere I go. Speed farmer, which is exactly what he is for me. Even in the horrible gear I have, he does it. He helps in arena, something else that you always want to be trying to push in. So out of these same characters, my debuffer is Tyrell in arena. My speed lead is actually still Hakatoon. She can do this at level 40. I just need her to be fast and boost my speed. She's definitely one that I want to bring up. But in arena, she boosts me up. Tyrell debuffs him, and then I've got a couple of pseudo nukers here to help me get through it. I've actually swapped over because I got lucky, and one of my early pulls was Molly. Molly Tankard's amazing in arena. She can provoke the entire team, tough as nails to kill. So I've actually swapped her out for. I took Kel out of there. I'm letting my damage come from Suzerain, and Molly is now part of my team. And this guy has a speed lead in all dungeons by 33%, so I figured I better take advantage of that. He can actually outperform Hakatoon with this. So he's also another one that I didn't know much about. He's an old school champ. He's really cool. Again, really cool. He's got an AoE, increased attack and crit rate on all. I mean, so he's a huge buffer, an amazing support champ with that huge speed lead. He's a cleanser. Obviously wanted him on my team to help me progress in pretty much anywhere that I go. And Bulwark's pretty awesome on the clan boss. Once he's built out, he actually does a lot of damage too with his little hits. So, those are the ones I focused to mainly build a clan boss team, as well as progress in dungeons. The AoEs help on early spiders. All of these 8 characters can do everything I need to the point I'm at. So who do I want to go for next? And I have options. I definitely have options on who I want to take up next. Astalon is amazing damage, but right now I don't need amazing damage. I need utility. I need to push. I need to survive through spiders, through Fire Knights. He does have a 2-hitter on his A1 that could be useful in Fire Knights, but there are 3 heroes that got my eye for progressing through dungeons and or upping my clan boss team. I just a day ago pulled Skull Crusher. So you get one of the 3 counterattack champions in this game, you gotta jump on him. He'll probably be the next hero I take all the way up. Even over my legendaries, and I have 3 of them just sitting here. I'm gonna take him up because this will throw my clan boss damage possibly straight into Ultra Nightmare. On my team, I still have Kel on that team. I don't need him. I've got Frozen Banshee, especially once I have a counterattacker. She's more than enough. So he'll probably be my next character, but my eye is on a couple more. Coldheart, right? Come on, Fire Knight, Spider. She's gonna be amazing. So she'll probably be my second, almost without a doubt. And then I have one more, Belor. On Grease Trap, he carried me through every single dungeon. You build him up in a stun set, this guy will make sure that you survive waves that you should not survive, allowing me to get the people like Coldheart that I need to get to the boss alive. So that's my goal on this progression. It's hard to pass up the only counterattacker that I'm going to probably ever get my hands on this account. I'm going to take Skull Crusher up and take advantage of moving up in the clan boss. And then 100% to progress, it's going to be Coldheart and Belor. I'll use them right through the end of the game. No matter who I get, they'll still be useful champions. They'll help in Doom Tower. They'll help on bosses. They're going to help everywhere. So that's how I'm going to progress. By the time I have... Now, Skull Crusher is for the clan boss, but by the time I have Belor and Coldheart, I'll be able, I suspect, to beat all level 20 dungeons. Just 3 heroes that I plan on leveling to change everything, and then I get to start playing around. Astalon and Iron Brago are definitely coming up. I'm going to see if I can't make use of Grohawk the Bloodied. He's probably not one of the best legendaries, but I definitely want him in the faction wars, and I love playing around with different and interesting characters. I like trying to make the not so great characters work, so he'll be coming up. And I gotta tell you right now, Gala Longbraids, it's kind of like somebody like her kit there. She doesn't bring any utility, but she's amazing, man. She's amazing. She can shield herself, she can get extra hits, and that's all she does is ignore she can ignore defense when attacking under a shield buff, and extra turn. I mean, she just does damage, but it's worth it to me to have one character that just really rocks. I've got her in a relentless set, and she can go all day long throwing out big damage. But she has to wait. She has to wait until I have the more utility out of the only counterattack champ I'm probably ever going to see. And Coldheart, irreplaceable, unless you have, Septimus and Royal Guard. And then I'm going to take Belor. He's flat out amazing. I actually have two. This is so dirty. I've got 2 Belors, and I've pulled 2 Coldhearts. She's somewhere down here. Obviously, I'm not going to work on her right now. I'm going to do one at a time, beat my level 20 dungeons, and then I'll double up on at least Coldheart, because I know 2 Coldhearts is amazing. Then I'll start working on the ones I want. All these, you can tell if I took them up to 50, there's somebody that I want to use. So let's real quick, I'll be right back, and let's talk about a more mid-tier account. Okay, so I'm on Grease Trap now. This account, let's look at everything. I've actually progressed through my dungeons really early on this one. I've got level 20 beat on all the dungeons. I've got my Arbiter already. So I don't have to worry about progressing. As long as you have a consistent team, if you feel like speeding those teams up, and you get a good champ, definitely go that route. But I can focus on things like Arena. This team has a blender comp that works really well. Gold 4 is easily farmable. So what is it I want to build on this? I'm starting to get into the comfort zone where I can build for fun. But the luck that I've had, and most of the amazing characters you're going to see in here came this week, I promise you. But I got Septimus this week. I got Headhunter this week. I just took up Iron Brago from the events. I just got Astralon from the events, and I just pulled 3 days ago Shiramani. This account is disgusting. It's disgusting with the luck. I mean, Fusebox, if he had this kind of luck, would be a whole different creature. So I'm looking for, now that I have these crazy, awesome, powerful characters, who do I want to bring up to actually help get use out of them? Or is there just a fun character I want to bring up? Shiramani and Astralon both fit that bill. But this account knows exactly who's going to be next. Who am I going to really focus down next? And I will show you. I finally have gotten, not progression, daily login. Look who I get in a week and a half. Seal of the Drakes. My favorite. She's the best champ in this game. Best champ all around. 100%. Never going to convince me any other way. Best champ in the game. She does everything. Go watch my video on her. And this is not, she's unbelievable. She's unbelievable. She could just take the game on herself. And what do I get for bringing her up? Well, she revives, she heals, she decreases turn meter, she increases speed of my champs, she can do everything. She can do it all. So if I bring her along, I can play around with people like Nogdar the Headhunter, Septimus, and let them be built out for just all out damage. They can be built out to the gills with damage, and then she's there to make sure that if they die, they come right back and support them the whole way. She stuns. She's gonna open up the ability to use these other heroes in so many different fun ways without worrying about their well-being. There's nowhere that Seal of the Drakes is not amazing. I will stop everything I'm doing. As a matter of fact, I'm not doing anything. I'm waiting for Seal of the Drakes. Since it's a couple weeks away, I know that in March I'm going to have a fragment event or a fusion event. I'm quite sure around St. Patrick's Day. I plan on getting her to level 50 and building up food, and then as soon as that event hits, I'm going to wait for the right time, the right events, champion training event, and I'm going to take her straight up. If I have enough food, I'll be able to pick one of these other ones, and it probably would be I'll probably take Shiramani over Astralon, because Fusebox is going to go ahead and take Astralon up. That way I can show him off. It's a little different when you're a content creator. You might choose a little differently, but as you saw on my first account on my Uncommon, I'm going to go for utility. And I'm even on this one going for utility. By getting Seal of the Drakes, I'll be able to play around with my heroes better, showcase them better for you, um, help grind gear more efficiently with my big hitters because they'll be safe with her beside them. Let me jump on Fusebox and I'll show you what I'm going to do on a more high end account. Okay, so I'm on my main account, Fusebox, and who do I want to take up next? It's all about fun. On this account, all I want to do is take up my favorite hero and or an unsung hero and show them off. That's really all I want to do. I've got some really good people in lineup here. I've been wanting Soulbound Warrior and Two Hawk for a while. I'm going to take Astralon and show you what he can do. Matter of fact, what he can do right now is pretty sick. He is a tough hero. And I'm definitely waiting to go up with Drexthar Blood Twin. So I may push Astralon up to the event. And then when the event comes, you see I already got some food started up. When the event hits, I know I'm going to be taking both. I think Vizix is kind of, I think she's undersold. I think she's better than people give her credit for. I'm going to take her up, but I love Drexthar. I'm taking him up during the event. So Astralon is my next. I'm really interested in this Bard here. Fodbar the Bard. Pretty cool dwarf. I want to play with him. Whether he's good or bad, we'll find out together because I do have a lot of interest in him. And you know, it's more about who I feel like taking up on this account. I've got all the utility I need. I can beat everything I come up against. I'm just slowly looking for more and better gear because I try to keep everybody usable. So in a nutshell, that's it. When you're looking at who do I need to level next, who do I want to level next, you can always just take the one you want, right? Take the hero you're interested in. I'm a big advocate of having fun before trying to prioritize. You know, I am a nerd for the game. I love the game. I like to crunch the numbers, find out everything I can. But you got to have fun at the end of the day. But the suggestion would always be utility. You know, pay close attention to the first account that I talked about. You want to progress. You want to get done with the stuff that you got to get done with to start looking into harder levels of Doom Tower, stuff like that. So it depends on where you're stuck. You know, do you need a Spouters hero? Are you needing a max HP hero? Did you pull Cold Heart, Royal Guard? Are you stuck on Fire Knights? Do you need to bring, you know, maybe you got to get that Rosin fused up for that 3-hitter A1. You know, it just depends on where you are. Think it through. At the end of the day, I always suggest having fun. And that's it, guys. Please like, subscribe. This next weekend, I am going to be doing a big shard pull for one of my clanmates. It's going to be a lot of fun. He's got a lot of shards saved up, and he needs some pretty specific types heroes. I'm hoping that he gets them because I'm going to feel like it's on me. So we'll see how that goes. It's going to be fun though, no doubt about it. Over 100 pulls. It's going to be cool. There should be a 2x, by the way, next weekend for your ancient shards. So that's what he's been waiting on. We're going to try to make it pay off. That's it, guys. Leave me some comments. Let me know what's going on in your world, what you're interested in. And I'll be back every day that I can. I'm trying. I'm working my butt off at work and then when I get home. But I'm going to keep these things coming. And I'll take any support I can get. Any I can get. I appreciate it. Till next time, enjoy the grind.